Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've done this really easy purple smoky eye for you to follow. Purple's one of my favourite colours, and one of my previous brides asked if I could do a tutorial showing how to do a pop of colour, so if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Just using my ring finger, we are going to apply that all over the eyelid right up to the brow bone. Then I'm taking Mylar, which is a MAC eyeshadow, and we're just going to set that eye base. All of the eyeshadows that I'm using today are MAC. I've got them all in eyeshadow palettes because I do freelance makeup as well. I've got my MAC 217 brush and I'm using Deep Damson. Starting on the outer corner of my eye, I'm just starting to slowly blend that in and along the crease. So the outer corner is where you want to have most of the colour, and then with any excess colour that is left on the brush, that's when we just very slowly blend it in. Now taking my Sigma E39 brush, I am going in and blending that eyeshadow. I haven't put any more Mylar on there yet, I'm just using the leftover product that is already on the brush. Taking that same MAC 217 brush, I'm now going in with Indian ink, and we're packing that also on the outer corner of the eye. Be sure not to take that past the other colour that we used, which was Deep Damson. I've now put a tiny bit more of that Mylar eyeshadow on that Sigma brush that I used in the beginning, and we are just blending that all out. You want to continue blending as much as you can, pretty much until your hands fall off, because we want to avoid any harsh lines. Now taking that MAC brush, I am going in with Stars and Rockets, and we are going to place that all over the lid. Now taking my Maybelline Blackest Black Gel Liner and the Zoeva Winged Eyeliner brush, I am just going to line the tops of my lash line. I love the look of eyeliner, it really just opens up your eyes, and then also when you apply your eyelashes, it just sort of makes everything blend in really nicely. You can't tell that you're wearing fake eyelashes. Now I'm just very softly pulling at the end of my eye and just fixing up any imperfections in the eyeliner. So these eyelashes I picked up at Kmart. I just like the look of them, and they were only $4.50. So we are using the wasp glue and just putting a very thin line along the eyelashes and letting them dry, and then I am placing them on my eye. It's a lot easier to place them on once the glue gets tacky, otherwise they keep moving around heaps and it's a bit hard to keep them in place. I've never bought eyelashes from Kmart before, and considering they were only $4.50, I actually really liked the look of them. Now taking my Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown and my MAC 208 brush, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. Okay, taking that soft ochre that we primed the eyes with and my Morphe M432 brush, which is just a really thin little defining brush, we're just going to go underneath the eyebrow, which just tidies anything up and really defines the eyebrows. I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. You all know that this is my favourite mascara. I don't apply a lot of it, but I like to just ravel my natural lashes sort of into my fake eyelashes so that you can't see the separation. I'm using the Essence Extreme Lasting Black Eye Pencil to line my waterline with. This pencil is the best one I have ever come across, and it is like $3.50. My skin's been feeling pretty dry lately, so I am using the Smashbox Hydrating Primer. I am just going to apply that all over my face and let that sit for a little while before we apply the foundation. Foundation today, I'm using MAC Studio Fix in NC35. Just placing that on the back of my hand. And then applying little swipes all over my face before blending that in with my Morphe M439 brush. I will link my Back to Basics foundation routine below for you guys if you missed that. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium with my Morphe M335 concealer brush. So dabbing that underneath my eyes, taking it down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, my forehead, just pretty much down the center of your face. I like to let that sit for a little while, and then using my Morphe M335 concealer brush, I'm just blending that all out. As I do my concealer and my foundation, I like to sort of swap in between that concealer and foundation brush and just keep buffing. Sometimes it's easier to get in like closer to the eye area with the smaller brush and then just buff everything else out with the bigger brush. Using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Deep, I'm going to contour parts of my face, so my forehead, underneath my cheekbones and down the sides of my nose. And again, I will be changing it up between those two Morphe brushes and just blending that all in. Now taking that same Morphe brush that we defined underneath the brow with, and I'm going in with Indian ink and just softly smudging that underneath the eye. Now using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the colour Shadow Play. The brush that I'm using is the Morphe B3 brush, and I am just going over the top of that contour and bronzing up my face. I'm going to highlight my face with the Becca Champagne Pop, another one of my favourites, and the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M501. The lipstick I'm using is MAC Whirl. I'm just applying that all over my lips. Not too fussy with that because the main focus of this look is the eyes. I am then taking the Morphe MB19 lip brush, and I'm just using that rather than a lip pencil. Now using the Oh My Gloss Lip Gloss by Rimmel and just going over the top of that. For blush, I'm using MAC Malba, and I am taking the same Morphe brush that I used to bronze with and just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. So guys, that completes my Purple Smokey Eye tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!